Centaur, your kind of company.
Tonight on CTV3 News, police investigate apparent drowning in Corozal as the body of Andres Gomez is found floating in the sea. Accident in the center of Orange Walk town leaves one person injured. Motorcycle drivers effective October 1st, helmet law will be enforced. And the 12 fishermen from Shunush, Corozal fined more than $50,000 for being in possession of illegal conch. These are some of the stories we have for you tonight in our newscast for Monday, October 2nd, 2023.
That'll be $50. Thank you. Wait, hey, this 50 is a fake.
How do you know it's a fake?
What are you talking about, sir? How can I identify a genuine note from a fake note?
Well, a genuine 50 has a watermark with the jaguar and the written words of the 50, also a thread.
Know your money and know a fake one when you see it. Do not rely on any one security feature. Look for the clarity and quality of printing. The printed lines and colors should be sharp and clear. Feel the quality of the paper and the raised print. Hold the note up to the light to see the windowed security thread. It should form one complete line when held up to the light. The watermark and denominational electrotype. The Jaguar is the watermark in the $100 and $50 notes. The Sleeping Giant is the watermark in the $20, $10, $5, and $2 notes. The see-through feature. The parts of the design printed on the back should fit exactly within the unprinted areas of the front to form the complete design. Check the $100 note for the toucan hologram with the periwinkle flower overprint. Tilt it to see the small images of the toucan and the numeral 100. Check the $50 note for the green foil angelfish. Check even closer. Use an ultraviolet light to see the fluorescent features. Use a magnifier to see the microlettering. Tiny letters that read Central Bank of Belize and the value of the note. Stop the circulation of counterfeit Belize currency notes. Pass all counterfeits to the police at once. It is a criminal offense to hold or use a counterfeit. Be safe, be sure, know your money.
Movies are dreams. That you never forget.
The lights change how everything looks. It's hard to find our house.
Ours is the dark house with no lights.
In this family, it's the scientists versus the artists.
What kind of movie are we gonna make?
You stop making movies, it'll break your mother's heart.
I don't know what to do anymore.
You do what your heart says you have to. What was your favorite part?
Good evening. With your news also simulcast on Fiesta FM 106.7. I am Joanna Rodriguez. Police from Corozal are tonight investigating the death of a Corozaleño whose body was found floating in the sea near the docking area of Thunderbolt in Corozal. The individual that is has been identified as Andres Gomez, and cops are awaiting the results of a post-mortem examination to determine if he drowned. What we have been able to gather is that Gomez was apparently under the influence of alcohol when he decided to jump into the sea last night, but it was not until this morning that cops retrieved his body from the sea after receiving a distress call from a concerned citizen. When our camera arrived at the scene, Gomez's body was being carted away in the pan of the police mobile to the Corozal Community Hospital. We spoke to one of the first responders who explained what he saw this morning.
Lo que miré nomás fue que venía flotando de afuera del agua, de la profundidad, y cuando ya hubiera recalado en la orilla fue cuando lo miramos que estaba flotando encima del agua, pero ya tenía como que eso pasó cerca de las 9 o 10 de la noche que ya se hubiera tirado el señor, y según los informes llegó hasta el hondor y no pudo regresar y ahí fue que se ahogó. Pero hoy en la mañana que lo miramos, pues ahí estaba ya como todo tieso y todo así, solo flotando en el agua. Fue cuando se encontró que estaba muerto allá, ya no podía más.
¿Es turista o local?
Pues es un beliceño, es un local que estaba acá en la aldea, pero parece que por abajo del licor y la misma licor y el cansancio lo agotó al pobre. Sí.
Pero no tenía nada de heridas o así en el cuerpo.
Pues no tenía nada de heridas, nada, solo como que entró a bañar y porque su cuerpo estaba a contacto cuando lo miramos.
At today's police briefing, there was no mention about the incident. The 2023 conch season officially opened on Sunday, October 1st here in Belize. However, just hours before that deadline, 12 fishermen from the community of Shunush in the Corozal district were caught with a sizable number of illegal conch. The man identified as 47-year-old Graciano Tun, 38-year-old Valderrama Santoya, 25-year-old Ivan Itzab, 30-year-old Wilfred Tun, 32-year-old Marcel Mendez, 37-year-old Arik Ari Robero, 31-year-old Edson Ubaldi Santoya, 39-year-old Rudilio Ronaldo Santoya, 35-year-old Egbert Josimar Mendez, 25-year-old Jorge Mauricio Casanova, 30-year-old Edimar Hipólito Santoya, and the 47-year-old Adrian Montalvo were caught shortly before 10 p.m. on Saturday in possession of 1,118 conch during the closed season. The men were caught aboard the vessel named Luciani at approximately 2 miles south of the Blue Hole National Monument on Lighthouse Reef Atoll. All 12 men appeared at the magistrate's court in Belize City, where they all pled guilty to the offense of being in possession of conch during its closed season. In court, 7 of the men were imposed a fine of $1,005 each, while the other 3 who were categorized by the court as repeat offenders and were fined $1,505 each. These fines were ordered to be paid by January 31st, 2024, in default 3 months in prison. In addition to the individual charges, the group of men were imposed a fine of $55,900, which is to be divided between all 12 offenders. This fine is to be paid by February 28, 2024. It is of note that the conch season in Belize is closed annually from July 1st to September 30th. The Jorgensen family from the Old Capital is making an urgent appeal to the public in the search for 16-year-old Whitney Jorgensen, who has been missing since yesterday morning. Whitney was last seen by her family at 8 a.m. dressed in a burgundy dress, paired with a large burgundy sweater and the slippers. Her co-workers reported seeing her later in the day at 2 p.m. as she departed from her workplace, a call center located on Central American Boulevard. Attempts by family members to reach Whitney on her phone have been futile, with calls going directly to voicemail, suggesting her phone might be turned off. The Jorgensen family is deeply concerned for Whitney's safety and well-being. They urge anyone with information on her whereabouts or who might have seen her to immediately reach out. Please contact her mother at 669-9934 or her sister at 634-6846 with any leads or information. Coming up next, effective October 1st, helmet law to be enforced. Stay tuned.
Tell me something. You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again. Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving. Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets. It's my face. You stole my face.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences can be.
Bruce, I could fix things.
You could also destroy everything.
This can't be happening. I completely broke the universe. Zod.
We've been waiting for you.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
Oh. You are?
Yeah. I'm Batman.
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future. What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm Barry. We're Barry. Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
Sign up for Smart Share Plan and save big. Whether you're a small entrepreneur starting up your business, a student on a limited budget, or a family trying to save, this is the plan for you. With unlimited SMS, calls, and data, we help you save. Get up to 5 lines for as low as $30 per line monthly, only with Smart. Sign up today at any Smart showroom or sales manager countrywide. So get your business going, share more memories with friends, and be ready for the day with Smart.
Buenos días. 2 boletos para Ficar, por favor. ¿Ida y vuelta?
54. Este dinero es falso.
¿Falso?
Sí, este billete es falso.
¿Y por qué es falso?
Porque un verdadero billete de $50 tiene una marca de agua en la forma de un jaguar con la marca de agua y electrotipia de denominación y un hilo de seguridad.
Conozca su dinero. Reconozca el billete falso al verlo. No se confíe en solo una de las características de seguridad. Busque la claridad y calidad de la impresión. Las líneas y el color impresos deben ser nítidas y claras. Sienta la calidad del papel y de la impresión levantada. Ponga el billete a la luz y observe. El hilo de seguridad avantanillada debe formar una línea completa cuando se pone a la luz. La marca de agua y la electrotipia de denominación, el Jaguar, es la marca de agua en los billetes de 100 y 50 dólares. El gigante dormido es la marca de agua en los billetes de 20, 10, 5 y 2 dólares. El registro perfecto. Las partes del diseño impreso en la parte posterior deben caber exactamente dentro de las áreas sin imprimir en el frente del billete para formar el diseño completo. Revise los billetes de 100 dólares para saber si está el holograma del tucán con la impresión sobrepuesta de la flor de vinca per vinca. Inclínelo para ver las imágenes pequeñas del tucán y el numeral 100. Revise los billetes de 50 dólares para saber si está la imagen del pez ángel en color verde plateado. Mira más cerca. Utilice luz ultravioleta para ver los elementos fluorescentes. Utilice una lupa para ver las letras más pequeñas que leen Central Bank of Belize y el valor del billete. Detenga la circulación de los billetes beliceños falsos. Pasa todas las falsificaciones a la policía inmediatamente. Es una ofensa criminal guardar o utilizar falsificaciones. Esté a salvo, esté seguro, conozca su dinero.
The price of liquid petroleum gas increased today, Monday, October 2nd, of 28 cents. This means that the wholesale price for LPG is now $3.83. In urban areas, the retail price will be $1.24 per pound or $5.43 per gallon. Prices in the rural areas will increase to $1.27 per pound or $5.53 per gallon. According to the Supplies Control Unit SCU in the Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security and Enterprise, the increase of 28 cents per gallon is a result of an increase in the acquisition price of both butane and propane. Motorists across the Orange Walk District are reminded of the ongoing partnership between the different traffic authorities in our community to enforce stricter road regulations across the municipality. Starting October 1st, the three regulating bodies, including the Orange Walk Police Department, the National Transport Service, and the Municipal Traffic Department, will be carrying out additional patrols to crack down on traffic infractions, particularly related to motorcycle drivers. These patrols will be looking specifically for commonly committed infractions, including the usage of inappropriate helmets, excessive passengers, and even driving without a valid license and insurance.
We have met Transport Traffic Department and Police, and we have decided that it's been too much complaint and people have been disobeying the law, right? And they have no respect to law. So the full enforcement of the law should take place so that we could try avoid these incidents. So we have decided that we are coming to the TV station, to the radio stations to announce and advise people, sensitize them about traffic safety, right? So we are saying in order to have your vehicle's license, you must do certain things. In order to be on the road, you must ensure that you have all the requirements so that you could be on the road, your driver's license, insurance license, and all these things, right? But to assist or to have minimal reports coming to us, we have decided that we have united and we'll be doing spontaneous checkpoints within town and even outside of town, targeting these offenses. Not only motorcycles, it will be all vehicles, right? And we will be targeting those offenses, and every person who commits infraction will be dealt, and if something that it need to be arrested, then the person will be arrested. But we will be doing spontaneous and sporadic checkpoints within the town limits and the entrance to a different highway, and then we will be doing enforcement.
These additional patrols can be expected within the town as well as in surrounding highways. Residents are advised to follow the law to avoid prosecution.
Collaborative
Right.
effort with the three departments, and yes, you will start seeing us more and more together at those checkpoints. In regards to the municipality, we will continue issuing tickets. We will be educating people as well, giving them an opportunity to get the proper protective helmet according to law, and to fix those silencers as they should be. And just go get insured, go get your license for your motorcycles. In terms of the other types of vehicles, ensure again that you are fully licensed, fully insured, you have your plates. Public service vehicles, remove those dark tints, because you will start to notice that we will start enforcing that more and more. It's too dark, man, it's too dark. So when you go for your license, remember to remove it before you go, because it will be removed right there. I mean, you all know what are the rules. It's just that people, I guess, tend to forget, and ignorance of the law is no excuse, man.
On Saturday, a number of associations and groups joined hands to commemorate International Coastal Cleanup Day. It is a day celebrated internationally to bring awareness on the importance of having our oceans clean from garbage mostly disposed by humans, which at the end finds its way into the ocean. We spoke to Ryan Rivera from Oceana, who spoke to us about the outcome of the initiative, which saw the participation of more than 100 individuals.
The objective for the ICC and most cleanups that we do now is we do record data, but that data is collected by the Ocean Conservancy. And this cleanup is actually one that has been spearheaded and led by the Scouts, and we simply collaborate with them. But we work with the volunteers to ensure that they're able to collect the data. Based on what we saw from this cleanup, which over 120 odd people and participated, is that the most common items, at least I could tell you from what I've seen in the collection, are single-use plastic items, which is worrisome because, well, it means that we're not doing our part, right? And we still have a lot of single-use plastics out there being utilized and being improperly disposed of.
What you do now with this information?
Well, we use it. What we use it is to raise awareness and to show that single-use plastics is an issue and something that we need help from the general community to work towards, right? For example, replacing those single-use items with reusable options. Like I think at number 6 of the list was grocery bags, which are the bags that they give you at the stores. By the community replacing them with reusable bags, and we eliminate that problem rather quickly. So what we're using or those observations from that data, we're using them to raise awareness so that people make the right choices.
While not substantially, people are beginning to comprehend the importance of garbage disposal in the proper areas.
We've seen the change in the quote-unquote single-use item, in the sense that we went from what we would see as traditional single-use items to single-use items that are mislabeled as biodegradable, right? And then, as you can see in the collection, they're still there out causing problem, right? Which means that they're not necessarily biodegradable as they claim, right? But then change-wise, I'm happy to say that then in my opinion is that the areas have been kept rather cleaner than before, and that's a good thing. And there's many reasons for that. One of them is that the people responsible of managing the areas have ensured to keep them clean, and that's a good thing. And in conversation with my colleagues, we shared that we made that visual and note that the areas that primarily had a lot of trash didn't have as much, which speaks to the managers of the area keeping it rather clean, right? Certain areas where trash accumulate, For example, right here by the pier where the waves bringing that trash remains the same because it's one that it's cannot be necessarily controlled by the managers of the community, right, or of the areas.
The areas that were combed for garbage was Mothers Park to St. Paul's Anglican Primary School, Mangrove Park, Miami Beach, Plaza Chactamal to Corozal Blues, and Rainbow Park. And that's the news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Tuesday, October 3rd here on CTV3 and Facetime FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at CTV3BelizeNews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at facebook.com/CTV3BelizeNews or our YouTube channel at CTV3 News BZ. Remember to wash your hands and remain safe. From all of us here at CTV3 News, thank you for watching and listening. Good night.